So here we are at the Banqueting Hall, City Hall, here in Bradford, City of Culture. And I've been organizing the Africa4U Awards for Africans and Caribbeans in West Yorkshire. And I have one of the recipients here today with me of this award. His name is Nagbia. He's born in Bradford. He has been here for most of his life. And he also created the first Afrocentric bookshop in Bradford. So Nagbia, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
I mean, you've created a legacy in Bradford and possibly in West Yorkshire. But can you tell the listeners around the world a bit about yourself, a bit about your background, and tell them why Bradford is so special?
Why Bradford's so special? I think, well, I've been here for coming up to 65 years, born here in the hospital here. And what I found about Bradford is it's one of the most creative places to actually to live, and the people, like as we found when we started our Afrocentric bookshop in the 90s, are really open to helping build like a better environment for everybody to live in. It's got a really diverse population, and the people that understand how beneficial that is for us all in the long term do really put in the work and effort to build a community. And I think one of the taglines that you use, the soul of a community is in the heart of the people. I think the people of Bradford have got really big heart, and I've had a fantastic 65 years here, and hopefully I'll have a few more to go on with.
Okay, and most importantly, you're an Africa4U recipient today. I'm very proud of you because you've created a legacy, and life is all about creating legacies. Black history is all about creating legacies. Yeah. What does it mean to you?
Well, I tell you, I don't normally come to award ceremonies, but I've come to this one because you as the work you've been doing, like in and around like the UK for the reconstruction and renaissance of the Afro-Caribbean community. I'm really I'm honoured to be in this room with the people here, because the thing about all the people that are in this room is that the people in this room are the people that have actually done, made the effort to do something to grow and build a community. And I think you really helped to facilitate that. I'm proud to be here. And I am honestly, genuinely grateful for this award. Fantastic.
You're welcome, and keep up the amazing work you're doing.
You too, Tony, definitely.
Keep shining. Yeah, we're here at the Africa4U Awards for Africans and Caribbeans in West Yorkshire. It's the fourth time we're organizing this now, and we have one of the recipients here, the amazing Musa Impetha, originally from South Africa, living in Leeds. He's an African film creator. It's so nice for you to be here. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm just so excited to be here. It feels like such a privilege to be invited to be part of this event, so thank you so much. I'm feeling good.
Beautiful. And for benefit of all our listeners, can you tell us a bit about yourself, your background, and what your brand is all about in promoting African culture and film?
Absolutely. So I've always been a film fan, and I've always been really interested in watching early kind of Hollywood and European movies, and I just didn't really imagine I would be able to see African movies on the big screen. I thought it was, once I started researching more and more about African films and reading about them, I realized, wow, why can't we see these in the movies, in the cinemas, in the multiplexes, etc., and things like that. So I've, for the last few years, I've been researching different films and reaching out to different distributors, and I've started something called Cinema Africa in Hyde Park Picture House Cinema. So the idea is that we screen at least 2 films a month, African movies, in our lovely independent cinema. cinema. We screen a wide range of things, from commercial movies, so your blockbusters, action movies, drama, comedy. We also screen some of the most kind of adventurous new contemporary films, and we also really like archive films and heritage films about history. So the whole idea is that we're trying to normalize African films on the big screen and just make it like any other movie you might go see and get excited to see. So yeah, it's been a bit of a long journey. I'm so happy to be at this point now with our cinemas reopened and we got audiences coming in. We're regularly screening films, and yeah, it's just the start really of what is a permanent new feature of Hyde Park Picture House.
And talking about permanent features, if people want to know more about your brand, what social media handles are there, and how can they also watch your future films coming up?
So the best way to find out about what's coming up is to go to the Hyde Park Picture House website. The address is www.hpph.co.uk. Once you're on that website, you can look specifically at the Cinema Africa strand, and all the films are listed on there. It has the film timings, it has how much the tickets are. We always have ticket offers as part of the screenings as well. You can find out that information on the website as well. With regards to social media handles, if you follow the cinema itself, the handles are at Hyde Park PH, or you can follow my own personal handles, which is at Mosampeta, it's Mosampetha, on Instagram and Twitter and those platforms.
And on a very final note, what message do you have for Africans around the world today?
Go to the movies, support the African film sector. People are trying so hard to get these films made. African film sector is booming right now. We have over 5,000 films a year coming out, but we can't demonstrate that there's an audience for these films and that they should be made unless you come to the cinema and watch them. So please come along, buy your ticket and support these films, because these African filmmakers are working so hard to get these films to you.
Yeah, once again, we're here at the Africa4U Awards for Africans and Caribbeans living in West Yorkshire, here at the Banqueting Hall, here in the City Hall, City of Bradford, City of Culture 2025. And I have one of the amazing recipients with me as well, Tricia Arthur Stubbs, also founder of the Brave Festival. Congratulations in advance. How are you feeling today?
Thank you. Yeah, really excited. It's lovely to get an award and just to be recognised for an event that I ran. So Brave Festival was standing for Black Roots and Voices Expressed, and it was a festival that highlighted contributions that Black people had to culture and to the arts, and it was a day of workshops that people could join in with, sort of everyday people. So it's really lovely to have an award for that.
And just, can you tell the listeners around the world just a bit about yourself and your background, and also what inspired you to set up the Brave Festival?
So I am a dance teacher and an events organiser. My background, my ethnicity is in the Caribbean, so my family are from Trinidad and Tobago, and I do a lot of carnival dance teaching as well. I was inspired to do Brave Festival because I felt like a lot of Black History Month things were focused around negative things about Black history, like slavery or racism, and I thought actually that's not all that there is about Black history. There are lots of positive things as well, and so my festival was a really positive side of Black History Month and looking at all the positive things that Black people have contributed.
We're in Town Hall with B4B, that's Bradford Rebecca, Dr. Suhail Ahmed, Yasser, Kashif, various others, just here to celebrate the work of the African Caribbean community in Bradford. It's been an absolutely amazing event. So many awards have been given out, and so many people have spoken about their stories, talking about their struggles, how they've overcome all sorts of impediments in their life to achieve what they've achieved. So I found it really inspirational, and I hope everybody here has found it enjoyable. I certainly have.